All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I would like to give all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and safety to the Akim that spread across the four corners of the world, that's pushing out this truth with all diligence and also putting their lives on the line to do so. This is the brother Karatazah of the Great Millstone Atlanta. Here with the a lesson. As you can see, you know, this tweet, that's on the screen, it's from Breaking 911, which is a page, on Twitter, and it says, Russia's top diplomat says relations with the U.S. are now worse than during the Cold War, Associated Press. And this was, a couple of days, I believe it was yesterday, and, this is, really the times that we're in, man. Because we all know that, the Cold War, it was just a arms race, just these different, countries, basically showing off, their military might, so to speak, but this go around, the Lord is going to cause, these nations, mainly, Russia, China, and Iran, and U.S. allies, to actually use, and America as well, to actually use, their military might, and fight one another, man. So I'm gonna read this again. It says Russia's top diplomat says relations with the U.S. are now worse than during the Cold War. You see, which that leads me, to the book of Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. And I'll start at the first verse. It says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came into me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against them." And this speaking, of, the land is really speaking of the land, which is inhabited, by the Russians as of today. Previously it was inhabited by the Japhites, but this is a future prophecy, man. And then it says prophesy against him. So we're supposed to prophesy, just because, Russia, is shooting or is going to shoot, those nuclear missiles over here to America, and we're still prophesying against them because they think they're doing that, to be, the next ruler up, but we all know that, Israel is the next ruler, man. You see, and the Lord, is just using Russia, as basically a weapon, man, against America. You see, so it says verse 3, and say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee. You see, so the Lord is against this, man. You see, it says, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws. And that's what, we see here, man. The Lord is turning Russia back, into that, having that USSR spirit, man. You see? Because Russia is gonna, and turn, and be that big brother, so to speak, to these smaller nations, that's going to go against America, man. And that's how America is going to lose that fight, in World War III, because we all know, the fact, I'm gonna get this real quick, and I'm gonna come back to the book of Ezekiel. This is Revelation chapter 17 and verse. I'll start at 16. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, which that whore is America. Those 10 horns represents the EU. Though the EU is going to turn, on America, man. You see? And it says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. You see? So these other nations, as well as Russia, is going to shoot missiles over here, man. You see, and this is future prophecy. And it says, for the Most High have put it in her hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the woman that saw us is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, which that great city is speaking of America, man. You see? Because, if you ask, anybody, what country is ruling the world, hey, it's America, man. Straight up. You see? So that great city, is going to be destroyed, man, by these other countries. You see? And, when you continue reading in the book of Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, it goes into it. And it says, I'll reread verse 4. It says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, which I stated that the Lord is going to do this. The Lord is going to put Russia, in that spirit. It says, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army and horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. You see? So that great company is these other nations, joining forces with Russia to go against America, man, for this world war. When you see that in Revelation 11 and 14, it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. You see? So the World War I, World War II, those are past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And we see it clear as day, man. World War III is drawing nigh. The tension is rising, pursuing the Matthew, the 24th chapter, man. You see? And the Lord is causing this. That's Job 33 and 15. It says, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men and slumbers upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. You see? So, when the Lord, stirs up the intentions of man, it's all of the Lord's will, so to speak, man. And this is future prophecy. So anything, you can't go against prophecy, man. If the Lord says it's going to be a third war, it's going to be a third war, man. And we see the tensions are rising, man, and it's going to continue to rise. And no matter what you may say or think, the scriptures say, for when they say, shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, because the Lord is stirring up that destruction. You see? So I'm going to grab one more verse. I'm going to close out. I believe it's Matthew the 12th chapter. Yep, John. This is Matthew 12 and 26. And it says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Because, the Russian Edomites and American Edomites are nothing but two different tribes of Edomites, man, that's battling against each other. You see? So if they both devils, that's why when you go back to the book of Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, it says prophesy against Gog and Magog, man. You see? Because it's Satan. It says he is divided against himself. How then shall his kingdom stand? You see? So his kingdom is going to fall, and Israel is going to inhabit, territory or rulership, over the world, man. Starting with Yahweh Shai and King David. You see? So this is, the time we're in. That's why it's important, to keep up with prophecy, man. Continue to, build, grow. And, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out by giving all praises and infinite glory unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Till next time, I say shalom.